Hey guys, Aaron Zagarba here, and today in this video, we're going to be going over microphones. So today, we're going to be specifically talking about all the shotgun microphones that I have, and just comparing them. So actually, I got a brand new mic today. The Takstar SGC 600. Now I've heard some good things about this, and that this one even holds up to some of the more nicer shotgun microphones out there. The biggest brand name that I have is this Rode Video mic, and I haven't used it in a while. I know it's a little bit better as an actual boom mic, but today we're going to be mounting it all on the camera. The camera is about just a few feet away from me. Of course, there's a massive size difference between all these mics. Right now, you are listening to my other Takstar mic. It is the Takstar SGC 598. The SGC 598. And, of course, it sounds good. The problem is, it's a little bulky. Normally, I'm fine with it. But also, in my opinion, it's always nice to have multiple mics on set, so you have multiple options. So you have multiple choices there. And, of course, you've got multiple different sizes. They're all meant for different jobs. And, of course, I'll have extra mics that I can actually put on my two main cameras. So, my idea, at least for right now, is my main one I'm probably going to run is probably my brand new one because of how small it is. I really like how compact it is compared to all my other mics. Besides this one, I don't even remember what brand this is, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to basically be like a Rode Go mic, I think is what it's called. I can't remember, but it's like a little Rode mic that's small like this. And basically what you have is it's very, very small. I like that it's small, but of course because it's much smaller, that means it's going to have less range. So and the pickup pattern is kind of awkward. But you never know. So, I actually haven't used this in a while, so we're going to see what it sounds like and just compare all the microphones. So, we'll start out with this one, move to this one that you're listening the video on, this one, and then of course, finally top it all off, the Rode mic, which is covered in cat hair, because it's with cats. So let's get started. Alright, so right now, you're listening to my little bitty mic, my smallest microphone that I have. I have not tested this in a long time. So, I'm just going to do a very basic test for all of them. So, I'm just going to sing a tune, and I'm going to sing that tune the whole time for every single microphone, and just that little verse of that one song. So we're just going to do Drunken Sailor because I know it. So I'm just going to sing the first verses or whatever just so we have a basic comparison for all the microphones. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Let's move on to the next microphone. Takstar SGC 598. Alright. Now you are listening to the Takstar SGC 598. This is right now normally my primary microphone, especially because I got the little windsock for it to help kind of cut down on all the wind noise. But the problem is, of course, it's a little bulky. Now, it's not as bulky, though, as the Rode mic that I have, the Rode Video mic. And actually, I forgot to mention, both these mics, the Takstar SGC 600 and the SGC 598, they both take AA batteries. They only take one. The other one, the first one you saw, didn't take any batteries, so it would just plug directly into the camera. And this one takes those really weird, this Rode Video mic takes the really weird 9-volt batteries. That's the biggest problem, in my opinion, with the Rode. Is it just takes a weird battery that's a little more harder to get. It's not terribly difficult, but it still creates a problem. So, you know, just putting that out there. Alright, So, time to sing the first verse. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? All in all, once again, this, at least for now, is one of my favorite microphones. I like it. It's easy to use. The biggest problem is it's a little bulky and it sticks up a lot, and it's very noticeable. Like, very, very noticeable. Yeah, it can be a problem. But I know I have used this particular microphone for many projects, especially as a primary microphone for a lot of my early short films. So this microphone has actually done a lot for me over the years. So now, let's switch over to its younger brother, the SCG 600. This is the Takstar SCG 600. This is what it sounds like. Much smaller microphone than the SCG 598. Sorry, I have to keep looking at it. Also, this one, once again, I have used for a long time. And I also highly recommend buying at least this one. If you were looking for a cheap microphone, it was like $25 on Amazon. To give you a comparison, the SCG 600 was about $35-ish on Amazon when I bought it. This one is actually really good. The biggest problem is it's bigger, but it does work really well as a boom mic. So it will work well as a boom mic. So that works. It really does its job, and I've actually used it for many years. I actually have two of them because my first one broke. But I still keep it to help teach my friends how to use it, and also as a prop for films and stuff like that. First verse. What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? That was the Takstar SGC 600. Now, we're finally moving on to our last contender, the Rode VideoMic. We are on the Rode VideoMic. Now, I think I accidentally put it on some quieter settings, and I don't know how to fix it. So, unfortunately, this is how it's gonna have to sound. I think I have it on negative 11 decibels, and the way the microphone is designed, it's just really awkward to get to the little levers that can change the gain, because with these two, which I really love, they have a little switch. This one can go from 0 decibels to plus 10 dB. And of course, this one can go from negative 10 decibels to 0 to positive 10, which is actually really nice. And of course, it has a low cut on it, and so does this. This microphone also has a low cut. When you power it on, you first get the general baseline setting, and then of course you can push the little lever up and go to low cut. Also, this mic I've used as a boom mic as well. One thing I really like to do is put it on the boom mic, and then I have a wire running down to my H1N, my Zoom H1N, have that connected. It's actually really good as a boom mic, if you have the settings right, of course. Right now, it's a little awkward the way I have it set up. Let's get started. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Now, actually, I'm going to attempt to see if I can move the decibel meter up just to make it as a fair comparison as possible. Just keep in mind, this was on its negative, I think, 11 decibels, which is very awkward and weird. But I'm going to try to change it to where it's like equal playing field, so it's like on 0 decibels. Alright, now I got it fixed, so you can definitely notice there's a massive sound boost. And that was my bad. I had it on negative 10. I think at some point I was filming something that needed it to be a little quieter, so it didn't pick up a bunch of background. But yeah, this is what it sounds like on its baseline level, which is 0. Just keep that in mind, it's 0, but yeah, it was on negative 10, not negative 11. I don't know why I said negative 11, but it was on negative 10, so you can tell the massive difference in the volume. So let's get started. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? And alright, that was the Rode VideoMic. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and a very basic comparison of all these mics. Of course, there's 1,000 different variables when it actually comes to audio recording, like soundproofing. I don't know if the microphone is picking it up, but there's, you know, stuff in the background, like the noise of the air conditioner, the way the room is built, the couch is probably absorbing some of the noise, and that's one of the big things with sound in general. And I'm no way a professional sound mixer, but even I understand a lot of that there is 1,000 different variables that can get in the way of your audio recording. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this comparison, and I hope it kind of gives you an idea what these different microphones are like. And then of course, a lot of these microphones are going to be used for different jobs. Some of them I might use more, some of them I might use less, but that doesn't mean they're one's more worthless than the other, or one's better than the other, or whatever. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Toby. FC stand. That's what.
Alright, is everybody ready?
Is that camera rolling? Every camera's rolling?
Every camera's rolling.
I'll mark our extension cables with a piece of white tape so they're DMS. We can do Blackmagic Raw.
So as you can see, I'm filming on the little DSLR right now. Wide lens. Had to bring down the iris as much as possible for a good shot.